Hi, how you do? Welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming over. Why, I tell you, I survived. I survived. What a morning. Ah, I survived the day to be here this afternoon, this evening. Welcome, welcome. We have a pack show for you. Pack show. We're gonna speak our mind. And we're gonna invite you to come on the platform also and speak your mind. I'm gonna drop the link early. So if you want to come, just come. A lot of people taking me on. I say we struggle. They say don't use that word. And what about Sammy? Didn't make any change. Most people were saying, do not change the team. Sammy listened and Sammy did not change the team. I had three changes in my team. The analysts, they have changes in their team, but it was the same team. And what about the opponent that we're going to play on Monday in Zimbabwe? You saw them today? Ah, boy. But I have something to vent about, you know. And I'm gonna vent about it from early. I'm gonna vent about it from early, right? Vent about it from early. Let me look for my paper here. Yes, the ICC, the International Cricket Council, could have one of the best World Cup for the longest while in history. The best, one of the best. This World Cup. The associated team they came in, they do their thing, they are competitive, the matches are good, everything is going fine. One thing the ICC did, which is stupidness, foolishness, and I don't know who was advising them, are people up there who think they know cricket. The group, the Super 8, the Super 8 people. The Super 8 is so stupid. The ICC went ahead and seed the team, put the seeded team. So from 1 to 8, then put them in two groups of four. So before the competition even begin, the tournament, West Indies know the group that they were in. India know. England know. All the seeded teams know. The one from 1 to 8, they knew. Australia was in it. But Zimbabwe took Australia place. So what am I talking about? It should have been that first you win your group, you go here. You come second, you go there. It was not like that. West Indies won Group C. And guess what? All the teams in West Indies group now, the four teams in West Indies group, huh? They are the team that won their group. So India won their group. Zimbabwe won their group. South Africa won their group. And Australia won their group. What happened over the next side? They are the four teams in the group. You know. What happened over the next side with England, New Zealand, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka? They are the one who came second in the group. So the people who won their group, they are playing together, and the people who came, it's not right. It's not right, people. It's not right. You win your group and you play amongst the people who win and who come second, go and play against second. It's not right. It should be a mixture. But the ICC went and the stupidness, and the world is talking about it now. It's not right. Yeah, not right. So West Indies is in this group. Why I said West, let me tell you, I have expectation. I had expectation last night. I was looking for over 200 and add. I was looking for somebody to stand up and make even a century. Good try, straight up. I was looking for so many things. I didn't see. This is me now. I have Zimbabwe as the weakest team in the group of Super 8 that West Indies is in. Group 1. I have Zimbabwe as the weakest team. That what I said to myself. Now, based on what Zimbabwe did today, I don't know. South Africa gonna be very tough. India gonna be very tough. So I was expecting, maybe my expectation caused me to say West Indies struggle. If you get what I'm saying. Yeah. So that is that for tonight. That is my venting. All right, matches played today. As I said, Zimbabwe, they won their group. They defeated Sri Lanka in Sri Lanka. Yeah, Sri Lanka make 178 for 7. Zimbabwe 182 for 4. Zimbabwe, yes, yes. And people already talking about the matchup between them and South Africa. Yeah, the two African nations. They kind of do not get along in the cricket. So people are already talking about that. Yeah. We are gonna talk about the West Indies power play. We're gonna talk about King, the opening position. We're gonna talk about Sammy not changing the team. We're gonna talk about Ford versus Shepherd. A very, very serious competition there, you know. In all my reading today, I'm trying to find where they say Shepherd was injured. I haven't seen it. He got a needle, but he was fit to come back last night. Yes, today. He didn't. Ford play. Ford did well against Italy. Are you gonna drop him? Are you gonna drop Ford to bring back Shepherd? Are you gonna drop Ford to bring back Shepherd? Are you gonna drop Ravman Powell and play Shepherd and Ford? Another question. Tomorrow is only one match. Academic interest. If you want to watch it, you can call me. Let us watch it together. Australia versus Oman. I leave it alone. Saturday is the big day. But this is my introduction. This is me to you. All right. We're having a good show tonight. Thanks for all who's there. Please like the show, people. You're not liking the show. Why? We're not doing a good content. Like the show. Everybody that is on. Belfan, you're on very, very early. Wagwan. Wagwan, Belfan. All the people. Rastaman. Lennox, Jarrett. Big up. All right. So, I talk a lot. Somebody's gonna come and join me. You're seeing on your screen now, Sir Errol Stewart, one of our resident analysts. This man is here from we start this program. This man is here every night. Never miss a beat. Welcome, Sir Errol.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you are, guys. I'm here again to discuss this wonderful game of cricket.
Yeah, yeah. Boy, I tell you, I saw the call last night, but I was using my same phone and thing. So
Yes,
you know, yeah. This morning, by the way, it was a rough morning for me. I mean, you know. Boy. But it is what it is. It's the sacrifice of West Indies cricket. So Errol, we have a good show tonight. But I don't know if you see the Zimbabwe Sri Lanka game. A good game. Zimbabwe. I mean, boy, I tell you, they have me away now. They have me away thinking away. You know.
Zimbabwe, they have been, they started some years ago, and they have their turmoil. They have their political turmoil there. They are at one stage, they were out of the ICC. They had banned them. Zimbabwe was one of those teams that was banned because of the political interference, and they have, united and come back. They have been active behind the scenes. They have been active, playing probably more cricket, getting more games than the average team. and so on. So whereas they have not been successful in some of these games, but they have been on the field of play. Take for example last year, they were very busy last year. They played New Zealand, South Africa in a T20 series early in March. They played Bangladesh. They played England.
Mm-hmm.
They again play South Africa in a test series in July. They have a tri-nation series at that same time with South Africa and New Zealand in same July. They played Sri Lanka in August and September, a T20 series. They have been very busy on the scene, getting games, and so probably more games than the West Indies and some other teams. And now they have come to the fore. They have a good team. They are one of the unbeaten teams in the group. They're in the group one. They are one of the unbeaten teams. Group one consists only of unbeaten teams. And they are likely to, in other words, the upset is not finished. For me, the upset is not finished. It didn't end in round one. It is possible that upset will continue beyond round one.
Boy. You say it over here. You say the upset is not finished.
The upset is not finished. It is my prediction. My thought is that maybe the upset is not finished.
No, nothing is wrong with it. It just where you say it, and same time my mind was running on West Indies when you said the upset is not finished.
Well, Zimbabwe is playing good cricket. They have one of the better Bennett there, one of the better batsmen. I think he's on the 5th or 6th. There no performance there and so on. They are playing well. They are playing good cricket. And a matter of fact, somebody is even predicting that Zimbabwe is one of the teams to go make it through the semi-final. So you must know, yes. Because they are in their group, really, people don't realize, or it's just of the belief that maybe it's just because the group they are in and so on. But they are playing good cricket. Zimbabwe is playing very good cricket. And it is belief that you can't consider Zimbabwe like the minnows or in their presence in a group should not be.
I'm not doing that. I'm not taking them lightly. Trust me. I'm not taking them lightly.
Should not be. But they are playing good cricket. As I said, they have been active last year. They played a lot of cricket last year. They played New Zealand. They played South Africa. They played Bangladesh. They played England. They played Sri Lanka. Right through from March, April, May, July, August, September. Whole lot of cricket they have been playing behind the scenes. Mark you, most of them they have lost. They lost these, but they have made themselves active on the scene. And they play, and they have been playing competitive opponents, competitive teams, and so on. And now they have brought on the stage, the big stage. And I always contend that yes, where you might be ranked a particular, but on the day, bring your performance, bring that ranking that you have to the day. The ranking right now, the ranking as it stands now on today, the ranking is England is not 2 or 3 again, India is at the top still. You have South Africa now, 2nd, New Zealand, 3rd. Who you think is at 4th? Right now as we speak.
Zimbabwe before West Indies.
West Indies.
Oh, West Indies. Okay.
Yes, they have dethroned England. England is after. Pakistan. Now you have Sri Lanka. Australia is way down. Remember, Australia was at 3.
Yeah.
They are now at 8. Bangladesh, Zimbabwe, Afghanistan, Ireland, Scotland, USA, Namibia. Italy has risen from 27 to 17. 10 places. Italy has risen.
Okay, so this World Cup
Nepal,
do wonders then.
pardon me?
This World Cup really help the team.
Yes, it helps some of the teams. Nepal is behind, immediately behind Italy, UAE, Canada, and Oman.
Okay, good, good. Gerardo,
Good night, good night.
welcome man. How you
Good
do?
night, Gerardo.
Good, good, good.
Yeah, we talking a little about this Zimbabwe team. We're looking at this Zimbabwe team because they play Sri Lanka. Honestly, I didn't expect them to beat Sri Lanka. I didn't. I must say that. Gerardo, what you saw the match? You saw any of it? What your take on the match today?
I saw a little bit of highlight, but Zimbabwe is playing really good. The team, they're like a tight knitted unit. The team is playing really good. The bowlers are bowling well. The batsmen, they're showing that they can bat. About the depth in Zimbabwe team, I don't know about it. But so far, the openers, up to fifth batsman have been doing well so far. So they look like a well balanced unit, to be honest.
Yeah. And as I said, I didn't expect them to. And both of them came out with strong teams. I mean, Sri Lanka didn't rest any. They came out with strong teams, and it was what it is. And they wanted what 8 from the last over, and the batsman they go for a 6, and then it was all Zimbabwe. Um, we want to look at something here, though. Um, what you think about this ICC putting all the teams that won their group? It so happened that they are in the same group. What do you take of that?
Um, I don't know if that was predetermined. They had a
Mm,
ranking and they just put some teams, the 10, but I don't know. This was done, wasn't this done before there were adjudged winners for their group? It's not, so it
right.
was, yeah.
Yeah.
So they
They
would not
just
know, they
put
will have
some
probably
they put
assumed
two
that,
their teams together, right?
yes. So I know they didn't know that Zimbabwe would have beaten Australia, got like advanced. So I think it's just quite, and that's why I say I don't like the format.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just coincidental that it happens this way because of how they went about doing it. But I think that, because remember I mentioned that I think the finalists will come out of Group One. This is my
Yeah.
belief, and so on, because Group One, and I'm not going by ranking. No, I'm talking about performance. No, there at the World Cup, Group One teams are performing better, and hence they came out of their respective groups on top. They're performing better than Group Two
Mm-hmm.
teams, and I include Zimbabwe. So to have the best performing team, not only rank, the best performing team on the day in one group, and the second best, so to speak, quote unquote, in the other group, it doesn't balance it. It doesn't argue for right away people pundits can just look and say, okay, it is likely that it's a possible because they can get team going results going one way or another in the final.
Okay. What say you, Gerardo, about this about this grouping? All the teams that won their group is in the same group in the Super Eight.
I mentioned it today to the guys in the group chat, and I don't think it's fair, honestly. I think even before the games were played, they already had their ranking. Because I heard it from two or three people before that. They
Mm-hmm.
already had their ranking based on the ICC ranking the teams.
Yeah.
So they already had, even if they did come to West Indies not making it to the Super 8. So they already had like who all will be in Group 1, who all will be in Group 2, right? Even up to now, like with all the teams that have won all the games, I don't think it's fair for all of them to be in one group. There should be like a balance. Two that won all the games and two that won, you know,
Yes.
that lose one
That
game.
look. Yeah.
They should balance it
That's
off. It's
all.
not fair. But
I don't think it's fair for you. And well, go ahead.
yeah, I don't think it's fair. And it might end up and hurt them because the way they're setting it up, I feel like they're setting it up for India to win. And it's not me
Oh
alone saying it, a lot of people saying it
some
too.
who saying this in the group say, oh, someone say, someone this person who this now? Star. Yeah, it's a good night, Jen. ICC was deliberate. They set the group up because they presented teams based on group. Australia is the only team that they predicted to go through that didn't make it. Yeah, yeah. So you think it is deliberate, Star? Start? Ah, boy, it's kind of rough. You see, if you add two winners of the group with the two losers over here and two winners of the over group two. But to have West Indies, Zimbabwe, South Africa, India, one group. Ah, boy.
I think it
Ah,
was deliberate from before, as I said. I think it's deliberate. They did that from before based on the rankings of the team before the World Cup began.
yeah. So but you said something. You said that you think it's for India.
I think it's for India to win.
With this now, Matt Fontaine, I will not be surprised if Zimbabwe defeat West Indies.
No, stop it. Tell them to stop it.
No,
Stop it.
that is what they said, and I just don't want it to get in. I don't, oh my God.
Listen, they count out West Indies from the Super 8, we made it. They said
Yeah.
Nepal is going to beat us. They said Scotland will beat us. They said, remember, I came on the live when I came on the live, I called into the live before the England game.
Hmm.
And I told you guys, West Indies will beat England. England is an easy walkover. I don't know if you remember. I
Hmm.
said that when I called in the first time. West Indies will beat Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe, I believe, will beat South Africa and India. I
So
believe Zimbabwe will beat South Africa and India. Trust me.
okay. What were you
We
saying?
must realize that persons are entitled their opinion, and your opinion might be different from mine. We might share the same view, but might also be different. And you have to realize people are looking not. I mean, yes, I am from the West Indies, all right, but at any given point in time, I will be not be biased in how I analyze the game. That's how I am. I will not. I won't put sentiment. And yes, there is a little, but I don't make that overarching thing in how I analyze this World Cup, especially this World Cup. And I would have said, and I maintain that West Indies is in a group, and I don't know if it's what it is called, where they were in one of the weaker groups. They have emerged from the weaker groups, and now they are in the strongest group. So from the weakest to the strongest, so to speak, because they were in the weakest group, now they are in the strongest group. Which one would be better? They're in the stronger group of that before, or which one? This one is better, is a better route, or should they be in the group with Afghanistan and those those teams that are playing well, high ranked teams, and try to emerge and then get a group B now, or the group C as they were, an easy group, and then now in the group of death, because that's where they are now. Which one of the route would be better? You can't change it again, but what would you have preferred?
Me, honestly, like, for me, I don't think I prefer to be in the easiest group up until the semi-final and the final. But right now, this World Cup has proven that a lot of things is unpredictable.
Yes.
You cannot count out the Associate Nation, they can't count them out. They played well, they played good cricket. They played great cricket, to be honest. The feeling, certain things they had on point, the feeling, everything was on point. And I believe if these associate nations have been playing cricket more often, they would have caused a lot of upset for other teams.
You do you
Also,
okay, sorry.
yeah. Also, for me, it doesn't matter which group West Indies in. Once they perform, basically, I've been watching the interviews and stuff, and they have been taking each game at a time, not going over their head. Oh, we have to face India. We should study India until we face India or South Africa. They take one group at a time and it seems like they're taking every group seriously. They might not be performing how we think they should be performing, but I think the way they are going about it, it looks like if they're taking each member seriously as they should, because you know with history from before, they will beat the bigger teams, but they will lose to the associate nations. They're taking each game seriously as they should, and they should just take one game at a time until the end.
Yes, I watched Shea Hope interview, and the journalist wanted to go to the India game because it's the same place they play in India next Sunday. And he said no, they're taking it one day at a time. They move from Italy now, they will turn their attention to Zimbabwe. Um yeah, so that's the group, people. It is what it is. India, Zimbabwe, South Africa, West Indies, England, that's group one. England, New Zealand, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka. It is what it is. And we just have to go by it. Top two from each group go to the semifinals.
Do
So
you know? Do you
yeah,
know that one of the leading, or not one of the leading bowler, the bowler who has taken the most wickets there at the tournament at the World Cup, is from one of the associate team.
yeah. So the USA bowler.
He has taken 13 wickets
Yeah.
for 100 runs
Mm-hmm.
at a cost of 6.8 runs per wicket, which means that 89, about approximately one over. Every over he has gotten a wicket, average. His
Yes,
associate team.
I think and people are praising the ICC for it. But I think the associated team, they did very well. And what the ICC did was they broadened it. Remember, it was the World Cup before, it was just between the nation, the West Indies and South Africa. And so they have broadened it, and it's the associated team, they have done well. They have, trust me, they have done very, very well. No, they have given their best, and I can say that what they have done is widen the pool of, say, T20 franchise around the world, because some of them will be picked up by teams. Some of them will be definitely picked up
Yes,
by
indeed,
teams.
Sammy. This bowler here from USA, if he hasn't
Mhm.
got one of these IPL or all of these T20 leagues all over the world, he will likely to. The bridge is being there's a bridge now. It is being narrowed. That gap between top ranked teams and associate is being narrowed. There's a bridge now between those associate teams and
Mhm.
the higher ranked teams now.
All right. So yeah, go ahead, Gerardo. You want to say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say to also, I think after the World Cup, West Indies should play more the associate nation as well, just to get a feel of them, like how things are going, because we don't play a lot of cricket sometimes. I think we
Mm.
don't play as much cricket as we should. Should play like couple series, T20 series, maybe ODI series with these associate nations, because trust me, they are growing and they're getting better and better at the game. And for teams who have not been playing cricket often, coming into the World Cup and performing like this, trust me, when they start getting cricket games more often, they will defeat us or other big team as well.
Mm.
So I think we should play more cricket with them. Like even they have the other, they say the B squad that played Nepal before the World Cup, all this stuff. Give these guys a chance too. These new upcoming guys in West Indies team a chance. The young players to play these
Help our players,
associate nations.
to develop too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get what you're saying. All right. So Chiniguna, Chiniguna, what's up? He said the USA bowler is 38 years old. Huh? What? I didn't know that. Wow. And yeah. Guys, we're gonna do something. I'm inviting you to come on. The link is there. Come on and say your piece, okay? You can come and join the panel. Come and join. The link is there. You can come and join and let us talk, all right? Um, don't be afraid. Come and say your piece. I use a term. Sir Errol, and people are saying don't use that term. Did the West Indies struggle this today?
Um, yes, they did. their batting was off,
Mm.
and as such, they would have struggled when they were batting. The bowling not so, but certainly when they were batting. Apart from um, Hope, who was the next top batsman there in terms of runs scored today?
I believe it was Rutherford, you know.
How much? You know how much he made?
He make 20 odd.
20 something.
Yeah.
So most of them were in their teens then. Most of
Right.
the batsmen were in their teens. So if it had that be that 75 or 74 that he made,
Yeah.
so and this is the point I was taking. First, you should not, you can, but I don't think it's always that you use the end result
Mm-hmm.
of a game to determine if the team's performance, the end result alone. Because here is it, we were contemplating, we were talking about entering this World Cup, we were talking that the weakest part of our team, the weakest department of our team was the bowling. We said the
Mm-hmm.
batting was what was not bad, but the bowling was suspect. That's what was said. However, based on what we have seen now with these 4 games, that the bowlings appears to be holding their own, albeit, apart from 1 or 2 bowlers that, can, improve. But the batting is woeful. Some of
Hopeful.
the players, yeah, it's woeful. The batting is woeful. Some of the players have not come to the after 4 attempts. So, and it displayed, it showed in today's game that our batting, our performance, and overall performance, but the batting more so, was as it shows up. Today's game showed up what we have been saying from the previous 3 games, that because some of the players are not performing, our batting is not where it appears to be. It has holes in it, our batting lineup, and we talk about our depth, the depth of our batting. Yes, our A team played today. It's not the team on the bench, it's the A team played. And I think coming out of today's game, albeit that we won, yes, but you should not take it as face value just like that because we won, because we struggled in our batting against previously 27th ranked team and so on. So we can take that from today's game, and not a win is a win. This
Yeah, no,
game we didn't have to win. We didn't have to win this game. It was not must win. All those sentiment around and the justification for playing this game, the players will be much rusty and we want our winning culture, the momentum going. Yes, but what was most important? What should this game be that we had today to assess our players? Some of them, or more of our players. We didn't. I thought that Sammy has blundered here.
we're gonna look on that. We're gonna look at Sammy in terms of changing the team or playing the same team. We're gonna come at that. Marcus Green, Sir Marcus, welcome.
Blessings, blessings. Good night. Good night, everyone.
All right, we
Good night,
hearing you loud.
Marcus. Good
We
night,
hearing
Marcus.
you loud and clear. Also welcome Malcolm. Malcolm. How you pronounce your name?
Blessings, Malcolm P, man.
Oh, Malcolm P. Malcolm P. Where are you from?
Yeah, man, I'm from Jamaica, but we're living in Canada.
All right, Malcolm P. Stay on the line. Don't go nowhere. Welcome.
Yes, sir.
Marcus. We're gonna talk to you, Marcus, and then we go to Gerardo and then Malcolm P. Marcus, I use the term struggle, and some people say no. Errol just use the word full or what, and somebody said that word should not be used. Did the West Indies struggle against Italy?
Struggled badly in the batting
Really?
department.
Really?
Struggled badly because I was watching, and one of the time I felt like I need to go back to my bed. The batting of all right, yeah, we'll lose early wicket, but we are talking about Italy here.
Mm-hmm.
it's like especially in the middle overs to the early part of the middle overs. It's like we don't have a clue. We didn't have a clue where if the ball is going to turn, if the ball not going to turn. No movement of feet. Everybody just stuck in the crease. It never looked good. Never looked good. What one of the time I was saying to myself, Chase, just come Chase, because the longer he batted, the it's like the worse it get, and it's like every hope start to get frustrated. Didn't look good. Didn't look good. That's why I was saying, um, it would be it would be better. We didn't make any changes, but it would be better if we had made changes,
Mm.
because some of these batsmen is going into this round with no confidence, into the Super 8 with no confidence, and we think this match would have given them some confidence, but I don't think probably the Shy Hope alone would get something from this game. And even Shy Hope, if you realize how he bat, is like him soak up the pressure a little, and then him hit some sixes or hit some four, and then him strike rate look good again. But it wasn't the fluent. It never looked fluent to that at all. Never looked fluent to that at all.
Never look fluent.
The batting,
The
the bowling
batting.
okay, but the batting never look fluent at all.
You were not here last night. What was the score you're looking at before the game starts?
Um, to be honest, to be honest, if we want like basically what happened batted first, you have to you looking at anything between 180 to 200. Anything up there would be basically kind of okay, but 160, 160.
Yeah,
It was hard to watch. I tell you the truth, it was hard to watch.
that was the score that most people were saying.
Yeah,
One
165.
person said 220, one person said up to 200 and so on.
Yeah.
Gerardo,
Yes, yes. I have
did
to agree with Errol and Marcus. The batting, we definitely struggled a lot. Like last night after the batting, I ended up and went to sleep, to be honest. It was very disappointing. You went in and bat first. I don't know if you have too much of high expectation for West Indies, but they went in the bat force 160 on a batting pitch is unacceptable. Another thing, rest is very important. People are saying the guys are performing, don't rest them, but I think we should have rest some of them. Like Hetmeyer, for example, right? That shot Hetmeyer played and out. I think he had a little brain fog when he played that shot. He's a left-handed batsman. This guy is bowling, and the ball is going away from him. You step behind on the ball before you play that straight shot. They're looking to play the straight shot, and the bowlers know because down the boundary, down the like straight over the boundary is the shortest boundary. So everybody's gonna look to play straight. Chase tried to play straight 2 times, carry the ball, it lands safe. But overall, the batting was just a mess. To be honest, it was just a mess. The bowling I must commend, but the batting it was just a mess. And another thing, I think the coaches, the team, West Indies, they should know when to send in a batsman. We argue a lot that Hetmeyer shouldn't open. He should stay at number 3. If Brandon King out in the first over, Hetmeyer is basically opening the batting,
mm-hmm. Yes.
right? Don't send in Hetmeyer if somebody out before the fifth over complete. Send in someone like Rutherford to bail an innings. Because losing wickets in the power play is not good. It's never good. Whether 70 for 2, 90 for 2, 50 for 2, 30 something for 2 is never good. One wicket should be last, if so much. Because you never know what could happen. Another point, West Indies did very great in the middle overs in all the matches except today. The strike rate dropped in the middle overs. All the rest of game that they played, the middle overs, the strike rate was up. They made more runs in the middle overs than in the power play, and I think compared to the back end. This game, the middle overs, the strike rate was down. They didn't make a lot. And that's why a lot of them out in the end, because they were swinging in the end. Too much pressure built up. They wasn't making any boundaries. They were swinging. So I
Okay.
think they need to get back into the groove of the batting. Marcus said something very important. I was saying the same thing too. They should have switched out some of the guys, let some of the guys play, because as Emerald said, this is our A team that played them and played like this. It's not convincing watching going into the Super 8. It's not convincing. And I think it might have done more damage again to these guys than to do them any good. Yes, we win, but their
That's
performance overall with the batting, it wasn't good.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we're gonna touch on the old change and some, but we are dealing with the struggle. Malcolm P,
Yes, boss. Yeah,
do you
man. So, greetings,
Wagwan,
everybody.
do you agree with the rest of the panelists, or you see it different?
No, I see it different because, as I mentioned in the comment section, remember,
Mm.
people, these guys that they have the label of associate nations, but these guys are maybe top tier cricketers from their home country. A lot of these
Mm.
guys are migrant cricketers, right? From Sri Lanka, India, Pakistan, South Africa, England, etc. Right? So these guys are not some little small cricketers that we're playing against. If you understand what I mean, you understand because even the Italy team, a lot of these guys come from what Pakistan, Sri Lanka,
Sri Lanka.
England, and South Africa, right? And they've been playing proper cricket in this country, and they've been moving around the world and playing a lot of franchise league too. So they're well seeded cricketers. So I think we're kind of looking at them and thinking, oh, back in the days, 10, 15 years ago, when you think of associate nations, you're thinking of, oh, yeah, they only play a handful of games a year time. No, these guys are top tier cricketers because a lot of these guys, if you check their background, they were steps away from making the Indian national team or these big the top 8 national teams, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
even Italy made 200 and odd against England, right? In the group stages, and they made a what 100 and something against West Indies. That's not really bad, right? I think you guys are just having the mindset that, oh yeah, these guys are associate nations. They don't play a lot of cricket. We're supposed to come here and dominate them. No, and when they do play cricket, because they don't play Test cricket, when they tour amongst them one another, they're generally playing all 10 T20 matches back to back consecutively, right? So I don't know how the panel feel about that.
But,
My
but,
And
yeah, go Marcus, go ahead.
yeah, my issue with how we played, is that Italy don't have. I don't know if any of Italy bowlers are in the top 30 or top 50 of the T20 ranking, and we struggled against them. So what is going to happen when we come up against the India and the South Africa with their top bowlers, with their top spinners, especially?
yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing. You have to remember these guys in the associate nation. They have hindsight playing with. When they play against the West Indies batsman, they have hindsight to know that they've watched them for 10, well, maybe 3, 4, 5 years, and they can work them out on the computer and so forth, right? We don't know these bowlers. They know us. They know our bowlers. They know our batsmen because they've been watching all the top 8 teams on TV for a number of years, right?
Yeah, yeah, but the thing is this: is it that your a bowler is going to come to you now, and after probably 2 or 3 ball, either him turn it away, him have the action, yeah. But what are you going to do? You're just going to just be there and let him pick a line, and you're just there batting the whole day. You don't try anything to upset the rhythm of the bowler. A bowler can just come and say clean, and a spin bowler can just come and say clean on a line, and the West Indies batsmen don't try to do anything to counter the thing.
So you don't think they tried anything?
You watch
Is
the
that your
game?
opinion? Yeah, I watched the game. I
Yeah,
saw I saw Shea Hope did what Shea Hope does, which is be the rock, right? I'm a big Shea Hope fan. I saw Ravman Powell came out. He faced like 2, 3 balls, and then he started trying to hit it to the fences. That was doing something. I saw Chase trying to do something, but he's getting
yeah,
strangled due to
but,
lack
but
of power, I think.
they try to do something from the crease.
may
Mm.
I
Nobody
say
Okay, let
moves.
me let me let me say something if I can. Sorry to cut you guys off. For me, I don't care who West Indies play. They could have played India. My whole thing is they did not look convincing going into the
You're
Super
not
8,
sure.
and all of us could agree on that. They
Yeah,
did
yeah.
not look
I agree on
convincing.
that. I agree on that. Yeah, they did look
Yes.
For my part, what's his name? Chase is not a world class spin bowler neither. He's taking wickets. Hostin is our best bowler on the team. You could say world class. He ain't taking many wickets. England world class bowler, the spin guy. Nepal send him to the cleaners many times.
Rashid.
Rashid. Other bowlers as well who is world class. They get sent to the cleaners many times from different teams. India, Pakistan, Australia. You know what I mean? The thing is not which team West Indies play. I'm more focused on do they look convincing going into the Super 8 with this win? It did not. It
Yes.
did
Yes.
not. They did
Yes.
not play smart when coming to the batting. They did not play sensible cricket when coming to the batting. Chase soak up a lot of balls, and these are the areas they need to work on. Whether the guy is a world class cricket bowler or not, they should know how to pick the bowlers and know what he's going to do, as what Marcus is saying, and they should try to put themselves in a position to hit boundaries. This is not a ODI game you hit singles 4, 5, 6 overs. At least try to make it into doubles if you can get a boundary. You know what I mean? But don't soak up the overs on them like sponge, like what Trace
Yeah, yeah.
did.
It will come to you, Errol.
The
Yeah,
win
yeah.
just didn't look convincing. I don't. It doesn't matter which team they were playing against. It did not look convincing on the batting side.
So would you say they
That's
look
all that I'm saying.
convincing? Do you think they look convincing going into the group stages of the World Cup when they lost to Afghanistan? Who won?
They didn't look convincing when they
They
go
didn't
into
look convincing
the
then either,
stage
right?
when the last games of
No,
Afghanistan. But the
Malcolm, see
last game that they
that
won
no,
against
that was trial
South
and error with
Africa
them.
before they went into the World Cup, that gave them a booster.
That
Okay.
was
And that
trial
was the
and error
last
though,
series that they
Malcolm.
played before they went into the World Cup.
Yeah, well, I think to be honest, that is just the game where West Indies play them cricket ups and down. You're just happy that we had that down on the dead rubber game. So to me, that's just how West Indies play their game. You have to remember, it's West Indies we're talking about here. So you
Okay.
understand?
Errol want to say something.
Yes. I listen to the opinion shared and so on. I listen to and yes, I understand what the persons here are saying, and I agree with some of them. I don't agree with some. And my take is, and I said it before the Italy game, I assessed them on the Italy game bat better to spin. And I even use example of how they tore Rashid, that England spin bowler, one of the top spin bowler in the world, to pieces. This for his quota of overs came to 40 odd runs, and I know they bat better. So it wasn't surprising the result in terms of the bowling, the bowlers who got the most wicket today. I think between them, the pace bowler shared 7 or 8 wickets, something like that. So it wasn't surprising. I had said that the West Indies need to rely on, because whereas they're not a good batting team, but they are more comfortable against spin. And I did say it, and it reflected today on that. Um, I heard people saying that, okay, the wicket was bad, was not playing well.
Yeah, the
I
pitch.
don't know if
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
different wicket Hope was playing on. But the point I'm making is that I don't think it is primarily maybe the wicket didn't play as best as good as how they wanted to. But the fact of the matter is, and I noticed I say it was the performance was disappointing, the batting. And I didn't everybody. I didn't nobody get a free pass in my comment. Not even Hitmeyer didn't get a free pass in my comment. The batting was disappointing, and it hadn't been for Hope, what would be looking at? We can't rely on one person, and it has been happening. We are only one or two person is there to save us in some of these innings. Going forward with these top tier teams, if they perform as how they can and so on, we are going to have problems in the top 8, because yes, these associate teams are playing. They have been playing. Italy don't even have although individually they play, they don't even have a cricket ground in Italy. Not even a cricket ground is in Italy. You understand? And although individually they play all over the world, they don't have that cohesion, that cohesiveness, and so on. Yes, they perform against Nepal and all of that. What it tells me, the result here is that yes, we are winning, but our performance is not where we think it is, just because we are winning. Because we are winning teams that are not the standard as us. Let's put it that way. They are below us. And although we beat England, England didn't perform well in that game. They performed poorly. And I said, don't run away. Don't hug up our performance going forward to say, yes, we are on this 4-match winning streak. Yes, we are. But as I said again, did we achieve the objective? Did we take away from this game today what we wanted to? That momentum, that winning streak, yes, maybe we did. Yes, because we won. But how we want it to look. We talk about playing the A team. Don't change it because we want to win convincingly. Yes, 40 runs, convincing. However, did the batting show? No, it didn't. And I'm not getting past to anybody. Admire nobody. The batting was poor. I don't know if it's a different wicket Hope was batting on. But it showed us that runs can be made on that wicket.
All right. No pass to anyone. That's what Sir Errol said. Mario, unmute your mic. Mario, you join us. Unmute your mic. You were in the section. You were in the comment section talking. You were saying that you don't agree with none of the panelists.
Yes. Are you hearing me now?
Where are you from? Good night.
From Jamaica, but I'm living in the States. I've been living in the States, rather.
All right. Welcome, man. You just say you don't agree with going too hard on them. What say you?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna say now, because I watch majority of our innings, right? I think I stopped watching when Shea was in probably 60s or something, somewhere there. So I didn't watch the entire middle overs. So I'm not gonna say too much about that part. But what I can say about the earlier stages, being experienced playing cricket for how many years now, the ball was doing a lot early in the early overs. First 5 overs, the ball was moving around. So it wasn't that straightforward that we could just go and blast away in the power play at Italy. Even though it's Italy, somebody has mentioned earlier that these guys are still quality experienced players who played for full nation members before. JJ Smart used to play for South Africa. There's quite a few guys who used to play first team cricket and whole heap of first class cricket, even more first class cricket than our players that are at elite level when you're talking about this squad now. So I think we're going too critical on the guys. This game is a perfect game for them going into the Super 8. Why? Because if we had gotten a tearaway victory from Italy, then we'd go in the Super 8 quite complacent. The fact that we had such a tough time batting and Zimbabwe win is a perfect scenario for we, because now you can see exactly where you're at and what you need to do going into the Super 8s. So I think we needed this game more than anything else. And you know the funny thing about it, people saying, oh, Sammy should make changes and all of that. Imagine Sammy playing Chancellor Charles and Samsung.
Don't rush it, Malcolm. Sorry, not Malcolm. Mario, don't rush it. We're gonna come there. I'm just asking your perspective and the whole, because you're saying that, boy, you think that we are going too hard and them. Do you think that it's because of Italy? But you just said something that some of the guys were playing for South Africa and so on. So do you think that it's because of Italy why they didn't expect this type of batting from the West Indies?
Yeah, they are just putting Italy out there because Italy is not real known for cricket and not much people know about Italy. But I know playing for.
You're breaking up.
We are not hearing you.
Yeah,
even though they don't have the big renowned name, but don't get it twisted. These guys have played more first class games than West Indies. And think about it. We as West Indies, right? How much time would have to look at Italy?
Bro,
you see what I'm saying?
We have the whole tournament to look at them.
In the world of technology, man, you're supposed to see Italy so many times.
Yeah, man.
No, you're not. You're not gonna. Then most time Italy a player. If the a player to player, yes, the analysts are gonna show you certain things. When the analysts analyze him, are gonna show you certain things. But it's easier for us to perform against a South Africa and a India when you play against with these guys in IPL, ILT20, all of the elite T20 leagues. You play so much against them, they come to CPL. You now see all the Italy players them all the time.
Oh,
I say
okay.
that because we don't the unknown because we don't know about them why we perform so against them.
That's why we should be easy.
What I'm not that pass and pass because yes, some of the guys they wouldn't come across some of these bowlers before, right? They wouldn't come across some of these bowlers before, you know. But the pitch was not as straightforward as people make it to seem that okay, we could go blast away at Italy. People are saying this and that. Look at India. India have been playing a convincing game all through this tournament, you know. You guys saw that?
Right. Somebody,
So we have to
I
give
did
the guys
mention that.
credit,
I
man.
did
Come
mention
on,
that.
man. Come on, man. We
yeah,
have to
yeah,
give
yeah.
the guys
I
credit,
did
man.
mention
But
that.
if
But
it,
yeah, but
the fact that they hasn't don't necessarily mean that they're performing well. So yes, they're not performed. They haven't performed a convincing game.
India
And,
That
hasn't
doesn't
performed
and
indicate
well.
that they
right.
have
And
performed well. No, whether it's India, anybody. Once they have not performed well, then they are going to be critical of their performance.
Yeah, India don't
what
perform well. Yeah.
what I'm saying is, gentlemen, I'm thinking we're being too overly critical and the guys, man. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
All right.
but
And
but,
we take
but
and
you
we
yeah,
and we
know,
take
everybody have our opinion, their
and
opinion.
we
I
take that.
I understand. I understand that and I respect that, but
Yeah.
we
I
that's
don't
still
all.
have
think
to give the
like
guys credit because at the start of this tournament, how much of we would say, okay, West Indies gonna be 4 from 4 going into the Super 8? Realistically speaking, now and being honest among ourselves, which one are we really and truly said that
Hold
West
on,
Indies was
Mario.
gonna come away from
Mario.
this group 4 from 4?
Yeah,
Mario.
yeah, I didn't believe that. No,
All right.
Okay, all right,
No,
thank
no.
you.
I came on here when they was going to play against England. I
Hold on.
said they will beat England
You're
and
not
the
hearing me?
rest. I
Yeah, I'm
didn't believe
listening.
we
You.
would have
I'm
beat
listening,
four out of
sir. I'm
four, but I
listening.
Okay.
believe we
All
would
right. Well,
have make
just
it
a
to the
minute.
Super
Hold on.
8.
Let me say just a minute. I think what we kind of going over a little part here. What we are focusing on is the West Indies all round or the West Indies innings itself.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So we can say yes. Look how England playing. Yes. How India playing. But we are saying our batting last night in this game per se.
Yeah.
That's what we're focusing on. You understand? Because
Okay.
yeah, that's where we're narrowing it down to. Going into a Super 8 then.
Yeah. All right. Yes.
Let me ask you a question because I want to change the discussion. What was the score you was looking for from West Indies before the match started?
Ideally, me personally, I was looking at 180, 185 to 200. Just saying. Yeah, I said if we had that, given the way we've been.
So you're in the category of almost everyone who was here last night who was typing and who said it, but they fell short.
Right. And yes, they fell short, but in the context of how the game play out, I'm not upset. I'm not upset at them not getting that 180 because if we had gone overly aggressively to get that 180 and fall even further below par, it would have been even a bigger discussion. So with the score that they got, I said, okay, at the way the pitch was playing first up and all of that, I said, this is a competitive score. It's not the ideal score that I would say, okay, at the halfway stage that, okay, you know, I'm confident that we can go and blow Italy away from here with this score. No, it wasn't.
but that's a question.
Yeah,
With the performance last night, right?
right.
Would you say one of these three things contributed to the low score? Is it that the pitch was playing a certain way, or is it that the bowling was good, or were we batting bad? Which one of them would you say contributed mostly to our below par score?
I think it's a bit of everything, to be honest. But if to pinpoint a major thing, I think we didn't rotate strike as well as we did in the earlier games.
So
But
that is why we are being critical, because it wasn't the fact that the Italy bowlers were bowling anything that you say, boy, out of the world, or the pitch was playing out of the world. We are being critical because the batsman did not do what we thought they would do against a team like this. As I said before, they did not rotate the strike properly. They didn't. They looked a shadow of themselves. Most of who batted last night, except Shy Hope. So we have to be critical. It's not that we are saying, because person is saying, "Boy, we're going too hard. Take it easy." We are not taking it easy because of who we are going to face. That is the problem, we're looking futuristic, based on what we are seeing now. If you were the coach, would you be confident over the world that yes, we're going into the Super 8 and we're going in there in tip-top shape? No.
I wouldn't be concerned, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be overly concerned. It's one game at a time, man. And to be honest with you, I would be more confident facing a South Africa team, because I know exactly what I'm going to get from South Africa, and I know exactly what West Indies is capable of. So, if they fall short of their best, I know what's going to be the outcome. But I would be more confident going into a game against South Africa than, say, I'm playing at Italy, where we never played before, we know nothing about. So given the nature of West Indies, because last night I was like, anything could be possible with us playing associate nations.
Well, so you're telling me, say, in the Super 8, if you had a choice to go to the Super 8, you'd prefer play against a South Africa than a Italy?
Yeah, I rather face a stronger opponent and know that, okay, if I get the better of this opponent,
No,
this
Mario,
is
man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. No,
You
think about it. Think about it.
It is opinion still. Yeah,
That's my opinion. I rather play a team that I know that I have to be on my A game. I already know what I gotta expect from a South Africa. I don't know anything about Italy. They're more likely to get complacent against Italy than
Mario. In the world of technology, every team know every team. You can't say you don't. They can't. West Indies must be studying Italy from they know they're gonna play them about 2 weeks now.
Could you if you turn over your hand around the back of your house, West Indies know about you?
Yeah, man.
The world know about you.
All right, hold on. All right.
Stats is on you.
All right. We want to close that part of the set. So it was the question. Did you think the West Indies struggled last night? We're moving, guys. The time is moving very quick. We're asking you to keep it short. We're gonna come one by one. Mario, don't leave. So Marcus, no, let's go to Errol. Errol, Sammy made no change. Mute your mic for me, Mario. Mute your mic. Sammy made no change. No change, none at all. Were you surprised? Did it have anything to do with the team? Can he make changes in the Super 8? We saw what happened to King last night. We are not sure if King is going to play in the Super 8 because he left the field. Did he blunder there?
Yes, it's my opinion that he failed to seize an opportunity to look at some players. We all know that this game was of academic interest only. Apart from gaining, the winning culture and the momentum, but otherwise, we didn't have to win this game. Yes, we didn't want to lose it, but I still think that the main objective of this game should be to look at some players and so on, and equally to see where the players, those who are not performing, especially in the batting, because the batting was the concern. So those players, you still play them, but you complement them with players that are on the bench, so to speak, and to see what you have on the bench. Should the need arise where you need to call on them, you know who to call on and all of that. So I think he blundered in not doing that and so on. I'm playing the A team, which to me going forward, you play the A team, and I don't know if he's more convinced now. I don't know if he's more satisfied now that he played the A team. But I, for one, is not too. I didn't like what I saw in the batting. So that's it. That's my take.
Marcus, did you think Sammy blunder not changing the team, not go straight into the same team?
Yeah, because remember, well, I think everybody had some changes in their team. One of the things
Talk
that,
up, Marcus, you're kind of low. Talk up.
oh, sorry about that. One of the things that, yeah, as I said before, I think he blundered with not making any changes. One of the things is that when you look on, say, Etmire have been playing a lot of cricket. Shai Hope have been playing a lot of cricket leading up to the World Cup. I think, I don't know. Let's hope it's not so with Hetmyer. Fatigue or because persons who play the sport and who play whether any sport at all know that whenever the brain is tired, that's the time you tend to make bad decisions, and we see what happened to Hetmyer last night. I think he should have been rested, especially Hetmyer should have been rested. I don't know, because sometimes, it takes one game for you to lose a form of your confidence. Just one game, just one thing that's running your mind and say, boy, we shouldn't play the shot there. You start to beat up yourself, and the whole thing does change. And then again, the opponent, you get out to them, you say, boy, Italy, oh, not even know. It's a different thing. So I think he should have made changes and see how somebody else look as well. Just in case we might need a batsman. We know how all the bowlers look, except Seals, but we know how the bowling stay already. So he blundered to me.
Blunder there. Gerardo, what say you? He did the right thing, or he should have rested some of the players?
He should have rested the players as we agreed on before. Rest is not only physical rest, but as Marcus explained, is also mental rest as well. And it takes one game to make you feel like you haven't performed and, you lose your touch, right? Also, I think this game, he should have rest some of the players and play those that are on the bench just to analyze to see where they're at and where they can come in the case of someone getting injured in the Super 8 and going on in the tournament. Now, I think that he has missed the window to add someone to the team other than Shepard, and I don't think it would be good if he add someone to the team in the Super 8 like a Johnson Charles for King or like a Quinton Sampson or like a Seals. I don't think it will do us any good. I think he missed the window to do that. And going forward, I don't think he can change a team unless he's switching out like Chase for Shepard or Ford for Shepard, whoever else for Shepard. But going forward, I don't think we should change the team. I think he did miss that window to give another player a chance to see where they're at.
Okay. Mario, what say you? You think Sammy blunder, or he use the same team?
Use the same team, man. We all know who they on the bench batsman wise no good, brother. We don't need to see them. We know that them not do nothing special. We know what Charles are gonna do. We know Samsung can bat. Man, come on, man. We should even talk about this.
So you go straight, shoot
Straight,
So
bro. Like, come on.
But Mario, here's the question. The ICC gave you the opportunity to pick 15 players, right? So why are they there? If you are saying say them man they're not good, why they play the same play? That means you have no confidence in nobody else.
Exactly. I'm happy you said that. No, that's where I have the problem now. That's where I have the problem, because they shouldn't have been there.
Oh,
Yeah, that's my argument. They should not have been there. So I don't need
So
you saw me.
who would you
You don't
carry?
need to see them. Evan Lewis should
Who
have
would
been
you
there.
who would replace them?
Evan Lewis, you don't listen to what me I say. Evan Lewis should have been there, and Shamar Springer should have been there. That's it.
so unless somebody injured, you are saying don't put them on. Don't do
No,
the
me
same
no
thing.
want to see them, man. Me no want to see Samson, brother. Samson can't hold my battle.
Okay, so
No man, but we are come for a square leg can't see my bat, man. You're mad.
a lot of people is saying it. People are saying don't change anything, you know. I'm
No,
be
we
honest
are
with
gonna
you,
change. What you gonna change?
I was surprised last night to see the same team came out. So, but people are saying don't change nothing.
If I was gonna make a change realistically, I would have raised Shamar and play Sales.
Oh, yeah, the rest,
That's it.
man.
That's it. Exactly.
That's it.
Because Shamar coming from an injury, and I don't want. We have a couple series even after the World Cup. It's not even looking at the World Cup. Yes, it's the focus now and it's the priority. But after the World Cup, we have Test cricket, which we need a guy like Shamar and them guys. At least see what we can improve with points going into the Test Championship. But other than that, I wouldn't play nobody other than just. No, I see Johnson Charles, man. That would have been painful, even more painful if I was Johnson Charles last night.
But we are in a serious problem then, you know.
We are.
If we can make two changes out of this team, we are in a serious problem, you know.
Playing against Italy.
Playing against Italy, we are in a serious problem. And it's all come down to trust, you know. As I said last night, if it was Evan Lewis down there and King is failing, somebody would say, no man, try Evan. But nobody saying
Right.
try Charles, you know.
Right.
Nobody saying try Charles.
Right. Yep, I can agree with you 100% on that. We don't want to see Johnson Charles, uncle. Come on.
Johnson Charles get a free ticket.
Basically, them man they enjoy some roti right now, man. No,
Yeah,
man don't want to see Johnson Charles, man.
On
All right,
vacation.
Sammy Virgin says, all right, come in.
We're not even gonna talk about that part.
All right. So we're moving people, as I said, we're moving. So no change. Some people think it blunder. Errol say, boy, I'm not confident them man they so play the same team. Other than saying it in the chat too. Same team. Same team.
We have to play the same team, man.
Mr.
No, go ahead. If you don't want to move it, go ahead.
I don't know if you're probably you don't move to it as it. You're not ready for the Super 8 as it.
No. We're not ready Super yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, no problem.
Power play. West Indies power play. Major problem. What can be done to fix the power play, people?
Pinch hit.
We can't do nothing. They say don't change the team. We can't do nothing.
No, we're not
Don't
going to
change the
change.
team.
You're not going to change the team. You know, it's just the position. So
Change the position.
yeah, try somebody pinch it and either try the person with Hope or with King. And anybody if the pinch hitter or whosoever out, the other person would come at number 3. So if Hope would come at 3 and we still have the balance, but try something different. We're not getting enough runs in the power play, so try something different.
What about a Ford or Rutherford in the power play with Hope?
I don't think we move Rutherford, you know.
Yeah, I would move Rutherford.
I never see Rutherford open before. You ever see Rutherford open before?
Yeah,
I've
man,
never seen him open before, but
Him
he's
up
in good form and he's a
Okay.
left-hander. Seeing that we don't want to move, hit my on top. The right and left combination will be good in the top. That's the only reason why I would move him up there.
That's
So
why
what they are saying is to move personnel, swap them, put it one
Swap
there and
them.
one there.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, when Rutherford came on the scene, it was opening. You remember that first or the second edition of the Canada T20 League when when they had that West Indies A team with Fabian Allen and a couple other guys, and that was the tournament that really put Rutherford on the scene, when him was opening and him make a 140 something against Chris Gale team. I think it was the final of that tournament over there in I forget which part of Canada them keep it, but yeah.
I think I remember.
Rutherford
Rutherford back, once he's in there, long he will back
He
good.
used to open. Yeah. Rutherford is a player when him. The more time him get, the better him is. If you ask me.
So again, I watched Shea Hope interview today, and what Shea Hope was saying is that I don't want to use the term that they move away. That pinch thing that that you're talking about, Marcus at the top. He's saying that they are selective in what they are doing. It's not the Gale blast. It's not the Gale go at it. It's a different way they're playing. That's what he said in this press conference actually. So I don't know.
But that we're not giving it. It would be like when they moved Akilo Seda and put him to bowl in the middle, and they see that they have to bring him back now to open the bowling.
Mm-hmm.
Why you're going to go? Because I was saying this from day one, you know. Shy Hope and Brandon King is similar in how they bat. So none of them is no power hitter. Two of them are technique class player who look to find gap and so forth. So if you have a next player, if both of them struggling, you know, we're in problem, you know, because if you notice how Shy Hope, but if he's struggling, he's going to use up a lot of balls to try to get himself at it. But if you have somebody who a gale force, as you said, and trying to, you can take your time at the next end, you know, but runs coming at the other end as well. But Brandon,
that's why I was so disappointed when they didn't pick Evan Lewis, because the only other opener come close to Chris Gale of all these years is Evan Lewis when you're talking about going from ball one.
And I think you're going to hear some more from Evan Lewis after the World Cup, you know.
I don't think him saying guess what? I see him put up something right after they get left out. But I think if West Indies go on to even go in the semis or the final, I don't think Lewis are going to retire. That's not my personal opinion. I think he has something to prove. I think that was just more of an emotional response at the time than anything else. I think now that he's there. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, do you think Shy Hope, not Shy Hope, Chase, we talk about somebody there to solidify the whenever it's needed. So like a Marlon Samuel role and so on. Do you think is if that's the role as you, Mr. Host, has alluded to, you think he's adequately playing that role of solidifying the middle order whenever there seem to be people outing around him?
Yeah, basically, I think so. I think he did a good job last night, because let's talk what happened. Because when we lost those two quick wickets, you notice he came down. When the over was going away, and they send the message that he should step up. That was when he got out. But in terms, I think he's right there, and I think we shouldn't consider moving Chase, none at all, because Chase is the man to come and hold there and cut off losing any more wickets, because we lost King and we lost Etmire. So he was the one who came and built a partnership with Hope. So yeah. I don't think he's doing his job. And that was where they use Shea Rastan Chase batted 2024 in the World Cup. He was used in that area. As soon as we were losing wickets, so he could bat 4, 5, 6, whatsoever. So he was the one to stop it. Or if Etmire had gotten off and we were going, last night maybe Chase wouldn't come. That's how Sammy used it. So I think.
Yeah, but sometimes, you know, even though he's there to play a role of solidifying the innings, sometimes he can bring pressure to the batsman at the next inning. Because if you face, let's say you some of the time Chase a face 4 ball out of the over. The next batsman down the next end, you know, whenever he get a chance, you know, he's going to be under pressure, you know.
But that happened last night because Che couldn't beat no fielder last night. You know, every ball in play. But what I'm saying, most ball Che play was to a fielder last night. If he use a lot of that ball, you know. But the thing is, if the other fielder, if the other batsman, sorry, who should try and go because that is what he's there for.
No,
Yeah, but if
what
you're
the
not
point he's
getting to
making.
face the balls, you're
The point
so
he's making that the other batsman won't have any ball to face. That's
Well,
the point he's saying.
I
Yes, you
don't know
can't
because
be
that's what he said.
Yeah,
if you're
yeah,
going to be
yeah.
that solidifying force there in the middle and
you
be
have
like
to be.
as I said, Marlon Samuel, you
I
have to
think,
get the singles. You have to
You
rotate
have
the
to get the
style.
singles.
Getting that four back that ball in and over is not.
yeah, because he had that problem.
Yeah.
Marlon could go
Find
for
the
the
gap.
boundary, get the runs, and so
And
find
that's
the
why
gap.
I ask you. And that's why I ask you if you think that Chase is playing that role of Marlon Samuel. And that's why I ask you.
No, it's not as good as there. But what I'm saying, what you gonna do? Because he the one to come and stop the. Because as I said, if Edmire came and was flashing and doing his thing and 6 and 4, Chase would not come.
But
Okay.
but
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
if you notice how Rutherford is batting now,
Mhm.
Rutherford is batting sensibly and good now, you know. So I don't think why we have to lose 3 wickets for Centuries. 2 wickets now for Centuries.
Yeah, he eat up a lot of ball last night.
Yeah,
I
2
mean,
wickets.
this morning,
2
I
wickets
mean,
now
he was,
Centuries after 2 wickets.
yeah, but that was it. Sammy sent him to try and stop the gap. Yeah, go
Yeah,
on.
but you know, Chase at his best when he's at his best, he normally give you the odd boundary and rotate strike, you know. He might not be as consistent as Marlon, but as far as like for like, Marlon used to be tight with his spin in the middle too. And you know, as you say, anchor the innings. But I've seen Chase do it a few times. He's not as, you know, have that brute force where Marlon have that aggressive side to him too, that he could take on a bowler and destroy them
Yeah,
if he want and
yeah.
all of that. He had that aura about him, you know, when starts getting in him zone. But Chase, him doing thing, but last night I think he was struggling, to be honest. He was struggling last night.
He struggled last night, man.
Yeah. He was struggling.
So some people have said don't change the team. Don't change the team, all right? Gerardo.
You could change it. You can't change the team now.
No.
You
So
can't
I'm
change it.
gonna ask a question. Gerardo, you're gonna leave he put up something. I saw something came up. He's not there. Marcus King, our Brandon King, Jamaica Brandon King. What will you do with King? If King can't play, what we gonna do?
Well, if King can play one place, King can play, and I hope me.
So King gonna play. King gonna play.
Yeah, man. Because at the if King come a different position, him not going to be that fluent as when he's opening. So I don't know, but we missed a chance today. But if you didn't make it, the changes in the Italy game, there is no way. I don't think you're going to. Once he's fit and ready, he's going to play again. And remember, I said it before. You know, some players are going to get a longer run to try and find back their form than others. If Samson was in the team and failing, Samson only getting probably 2 games or 1 game to fail. King and all those players who have been tested and proven over a period of time, then you know they're going to play them. But my thing with this, we have 2, and I want persons probably can answer this. If Shepherd is ready, would you play him?
No, we come in, Marcus. Come on.
No, we get talk about the team in general.
Because why is that? Because King is failing, and I'm asking about specifically King. Because people have said don't change the team. don't play Charles, but King a fail.
King
So,
will continue to play.
Some people
Sammy now go drop King, and
Yeah.
but you know why? Because to be fair to King, separate and apart from these 4 games, eh, his score coming into World Cup wasn't bad because he make I think I can give you the scores out of my head against Afghanistan when him come back and South Africa. He had 350, 47, then he had 27 and 49 against South Africa. So that's why I might give him a chance.
boy.
Yeah,
Rough one.
he must forget a good little run.
You must forget to go look around as a senior batsman.
Yeah, as a senior batsman, vice captain and all. He
All
get
right.
a good run.
All
And
right, gentlemen.
some like those type of players.
Yes, and Sammy, once Sammy rate you, Sammy, they drop you. Know?
Yeah, man. Something like those type of shy hope type of pretty
Yeah.
cover drive.
All right, gentlemen, we're moving. Marcus, you touched on it a while ago. We're gonna look on it. Ford versus Shepherd. Today I was looking all around the West Indies team, all around. Shepherd is not injured. They say he got a needle in the match before, but he's not injured. Ford played last night and Ford did exceptionally well. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Ford Shepherd. All right, let me tell you what most people are saying. Most people are saying play Ford and Shepherd, drop Powell. You agree?
Well, for me, still, it will depending on who we are playing. If we are playing against India, for instance, India have a couple of left-handers in their batting. So you would want the off spinner, which is Chase, to play against India. But probably when you're playing against Zimbabwe, you wouldn't play Chase. You would probably play the two bowling all rounder, which is Ford and Shepherd. So I think right there, so you would have a little thing with what if I'm not sure. But the place is going to be between Chase and one of them, to me. And right now,
So what about Powell? What about Powell? You wouldn't play him. You Powell would have to play then.
no man, if you drop Paul, you are short in the batting,
But they're playing Shepherd. They say they want to play Shepherd as a batsman because Powell
No, Shepherd can't play.
No.
Shepherd can't play as a
That can't
batsman.
work.
No, I'm just saying it's the theory that is out there.
So to me, you can't drop Matthew Ford because Matthew Ford have to open the bowling. And him doing something with the ball when he open the bowling. So you can't drop him. No matter what we say, Shepherd can't play the role of a Matthew Ford. Shepherd can't move the ball or like a Matthew Ford. So you get him 4 over, him 3 over out the way, give us a good start. But when it comes to the team that we are playing, is either Chase or Shepherd.
And Powell play.
Paul must play, man.
They need the experience, man. They need Paul experience on the field.
You see from Paul play today.
I'm coming to you, Malcolm.
You see from Paul play
what
today.
you say?
You see from Paul today. We
Well,
jump on again.
It appears if what is happening here is there are some persons who are on the team, and because they're capable of delivering at any given time, and so on, their position are going to be solidified there. And the Powells and the Kings, because at any given moment, they are that class of a player that at any given time, they are going to perform. They're going to come good. So you ride with them. You'll be taught, My take though is at the expense of the team, we don't know when they're going to come good as such. So like for example, King is in a bad patch. He's going to play the next game. Powell is in a bad patch. He's going to play a game with the expectation that he comes good. We have only 7 games. We have only how many games we have left? 3 and 3, 6.
3 and then we're coming home.
6 games left. We should be mindful that we don't have a lot of time to allow players to regain form when we have these few games left. So put that in context. Let's see him in the next game and see what happens. I would play him.
You play him.
You would play who? Sorry, you would play who?
Powell. I would play Powell. With the 2 bowlers, the Ford and the other bowler. Ford has shown that.
I'm back.
And sometimes we look at it this way, where not only a bowler takes wickets, and it's the quality of the wicket. Sometimes, you remember the other day when I think it was Holder who had gotten man of the match, MVP, that game there when he got 4 wickets, 3 or 4 wickets. And I had said that if it's a case where it could be shared, it was shared with, I think, Ford. He had gotten 1 wicket for 10 runs, and he had taken 2 catches or so. And I say his contribution to the team probably mirrored that 4 wickets that Holder got. Because sometimes it should be looked in that way, where it's not only wickets, but at what point in the game you got those wickets. The quality sometimes of those wickets. The opener, a person who open and get 4 wickets and tear the front batsmen apart by getting 4. It's different from a person who get 4 wickets down the line who get these guys slugging out and all of that. So sometimes you have to be looking at it that way. You cannot play both of them if you're going to play Powell. That's what you're saying, Mr. Host.
Yeah. No. What I'm saying is some people are suggesting that
Powell, I would certainly
but Marcus said no.
And depending on the opponents and so on. If you assess the opponents and you realize that they are, for example, the Italy game here, and they are good, they're not bad at spin, they are more susceptible to pace bowling, then you're tempted to use that additional bowler, that additional bowling all-rounder. So depending on the opponent, you assess your opponent, and if they're better at spin, you might drop one of the spinners and carry both of them. As I say, you base it on your assessment of who you're going to play. One team, one game at a time.
Malcolm, what say you regarding this? Malcolm P. Oh, Mario. Sorry, Mario. Malcolm gone. Sorry, Mario.
Yeah, I was waiting, and I wasn't sure if it was me.
No, man, it's you. It's Malcolm gone. Yeah.
Yeah, I would play Rodman. Just like what Errol said. At any given time, any of those players could come good. But more so for Rodman, leadership and him experience and all of that, I would go Rodman. And in terms of Ford and Shepherd, I think Ford in a better form with both bat and ball than Shepherd at this point. So I would give, barring any injury or anything, I would rather rotate between Chase and Shepherd than move Ford at this moment. That's my take.
All right, hold on. You said in a better. Let's look at Shepherd. Do you think it is fair? He came in the first game and he got 5 wickets.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a good run.
He came in the first game.
Yeah, well,
he came in the first game. He gets 5 wickets.
Yeah,
and he batted well against Scotland. He came in the second game. He got 1 over, and he took 1 for 7. He was the one who he was the one who got the first wicket. 1 over, All right. I agree. Ford is bowling well, but do you think that Ford took away his game so much that he can't get back in?
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? You make a good point.
Yeah.
So because
he hasn't failed.
The thing with Sheppy and Ford is in at the back end. I think Sheppy have at least 5 Ks more pace and him have more variation. We would have give him a better chance of handling the dead overs than Ford. Just in case Ford needed to come back, I don't think he would come back as strong as a Sheppy in terms of that. So that's a good point.
So
And
you have to bowl at the front, as Marcos said.
Yeah, but guys, if you look at Ford, to me, as what Errol said before, the type of wickets that the 5 wickets that Shepherd got, and even though he got the 5 wickets, if you compare those 5 wickets to what Ford got in the matches so far, Ford wickets would be more, we call it expensive then. If you're buying a wicket, then would be more expensive than the ones that Shepherd get. And then you have to understand that Ford is the one who is opening the bowling now, and Ford is getting the ball to move. If you see that they don't give hold of the ball to open again.
Yeah.
So you have Ford, and Ford is consistent when it comes to opening the bowling. What we would want Shepherd for, Shamar Joseph is doing it now. Shamar Joseph is coming at the back end, bowling the Yorkers and the wide Yorkers and mixing up the pace and the slower bumpers and all those things. So it's going to be difficult, but as I said before, based on the opponent, it's between Shepherd and Chase.
Okay. Gerardo, are you here with us, Gerardo? You come back with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
We're looking at Ford versus Shepherd. We're looking at who plays.
Based on the teams, I would say based on the teams. I think I should rest Shepherd until South Africa. Let Ford play against Zimbabwe. And Shepherd come in for the game against South Africa.
Why?
Because Shepherd is getting the ball to move all the up. We want that. And like I heard that the guys were saying like Ford take more expensive wickets if we were buying wicket. I kinda disagree with that because the wicket Shepherd get for us against England, I believe Phil that was the most expensive wicket, right? Also, I think we should rest up Shepherd a little bit more because of the injury that he have. Those injuries tend to come back as soon as they come on the field and play, and you know what I mean? So we don't want that energy for the first game in the Super 8. Ford is playing well, he's playing excellent. It's a really hard choice, to say who to drop and who to bring, right? But just based off of experience, Shepherd for South Africa, and then against India, based on whoever performed the best, you put whoever against India. But just based off of experience, I think Shepherd for South Africa, Ford for Zimbabwe. And on the topic of dropping Ravman, we cannot drop Ravman, Paul. We cannot. I said it. We can't drop him. I said it multiple times before.
Why?
Ravman,
He's feeling.
listen, Ravman, you have to. We're looking at performances only. There's other aspect of the game.
Yeah.
When England was taking us to the cleaners, Jason Holder go for that over of 24 runs and stuff. You have to listen to the guy's interview. Ravman Paul was a captain before. He knows how to help Shane Hope make decisions on the field. He knows how to keep the players calm during difficult times. It's not only about batting and bowling. Because we will meet sometimes where we're not like performing good in the field. Who will encourage you guys? You understand what I'm saying? It's also about mental as well. Who will encourage you guys and tell them like, listen, like, I know you could do it, or tell Hope, listen, give hold of the ball. I believe in him, we believe in him, or give like Ford the ball, or give like Hussein the ball, even if they're taking him to the cleaners. Who will encourage them and give them that support that they need on the field when they get beat up?
He's feeling well, and he's an example of a good fielder too.
Exactly. You can't drop it. Can't drop him. I think if you want to play Ford and Shepherd, drop Chase.
But
If you
Put
want to
chase against India. Jab chase for now. See how Ford and Shepard will play because Ford can bat, Shepard could bat, and they could bowl. Get that extra pace against Zimbabwe, right? If they play well, play them against South Africa. But India, bring in that extra spin. Drop one of them.
But Gerald,
Yeah.
in cricket, it's three things you pick a player for, you know. It's either the player is a batsman, the player is a bowler, or the player is an all-rounder. You don't pick a player to support or a player to feel. So if Ravman Powell, I'm not saying he must be dropped, you know. I'm just saying to you that the reasons that you're giving, it can't be that. It can't be that you're gonna pick a player to support or pick a player because he can feel good. No, him have to contribute in the department that I pick him for. You pick Ravman Powell to bat. Ravman Powell.
Marcus, and I think support the captain and the players there because of his experience. A good feeler, excellent feeler, and most importantly, with the expectation that he comes good at some point in time.
Well, better you tell me that because Ravman Powell is picked primarily for his batting.
Yeah.
Not in my hang on by a string, you know, and probably the supporting cast thing where you talk about why I hang on. But me as a coach, me not pick him because I know supporting cast, Papa. You have to come good in the area that I pick you for. Picture Ravman Powell was a bowler and performing like how he is performing now. You want to get dropped?
No, if he's supporting the captain and feeling good, probably would still play.
Listen.
Yes,
The only person holding on a string right now is King. He ain't do anything. He ain't do what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
You cannot say only bowling and batting. Yes, there's the two main aspects of cricket. What about fielding? So you're telling me if Hope batting good and he dropping all the catch on them, he should
Hello.
or if Rutherford batting good and he dropping 100 catch on the field, he dropping every catch, he missing
He's
chances
going
for
to
the
play.
bowler. He's to play.
Hold on here.
That's for the play.
Stick up
If a
in.
person is batting good and drop 11 catches,
Still a go play.
it's still a
No,
play.
you can't
Yes.
do that.
Yeah, that's
cannot
what
do
happened.
that.
That's how the game is
Now
played.
go work on him feeling.
If
But
a
look,
person is batting well, he's the best batsman on the team, and he drop 11 catches, he go and play.
but look at Jimbo. Look at Cornwall. Cornwall can't feel. Cornwall have to stay and slip the whole game or one little play a position where the ball not going to come. But you're still playing because he's a good bowler.
And a batsman too. He could bat.
And a batsman.
He could bat. He could bat. He could
as well.
bat. He could bat.
Right, so you don't pick him because you don't pick a player because they can feel. No. Keith Arthur thing that.
All right, people.
I'm not saying we should pick him because he could only feel. And I'm also saying that Powell, he will perform when the time comes to perform. Like last night, I can't disagree with how he went out with the intent of the batting. He struck around two ball, he hit 160, go to hit the next one. And it's sad that he get caught in the deep, but he go with the intent to make runs.
Isn't the
And
ball
that's
after
T20 game.
He got out after the ball that he hit a 6 and then the following ball he got out?
Yeah.
In trying to go back again.
I don't have no problem with that.
No, I can't have a problem with that. I don't think he's out of form. I just think he go with the intent to make runs and he get catch. But that is
So you don't
T20
think he's
cricket.
out of form?
I don't think so, man. I think he'll show up, man. And also, he's batting at number 5 or number 6 sometimes. They're switching around players. So,
Gerardo, remind us of the country that you're from again.
St. Vincent. I am biased, you know.
Gerardo is from St. Vincent and the others are from Jamaica.
It doesn't think that Powell is out of form.
So Rob, he's back in Robman. All right. So all right. Here's a comment though we want because I keep hearing this. And we play 4 matches now. Who is this? Glenford is saying we can't have a player playing to come good at some point and time. I keep hearing this, you know, that give King a chance, he will come good. He might go come. When he's gonna come good?
This is why he's saying drop King. If you're dropping anybody, drop King. King is performing.
When they're gonna come good, Gerard?
Powell met more runs than King last night.
Huh?
He met more runs than King. Drop King. King ain't performing. You're looking at performance.
No,
Let's
but
look
what
at
I'm saying, I
performance.
keep hearing
Powell
this.
make more runs than King. What
But-
should we do?
But the only reason why
No, there's no but. There's no but, Marcus. There's no
Come on.
but.
The
We're
only
looking at
reason
performance. Powell
Wait,
make more runs than King. What should we do?
no, the only reason why we're having this conversation now is because we don't have suitable replacement.
Mm-hmm.
Why is
If we
that?
had suitable-
Why we don't have suitable replacement? There's many man playing for West Indies. Why? Because of the
Absolutely.
team they pick.
You're right, but that's why we can't do anything about it now. So we have to work with what we have.
But this is why too they should have gave other players a chance in Italy game so they could see where they are.
No,
Because
hold
what
on.
are we gonna replace Powell with? Tell
May
me.
I say something here? So Sammy is causing us to have this conversation here because
Yeah,
if
Sammy.
he had selected other players, they wouldn't be having this dilemma. We would say,
Exactly.
okay, yeah, so Sammy caused it. We're going to get at him.
Yeah, Sammy
They can't
never.
replace King and
Sammy
they can't
didn't
replace
use any
Powell in the
strategy to
dressing
select
room.
Johnson Charles. Johnson Charles.
People, I just don't know where this thing come from, but work, give them time. People, the competition, we have 3 matches in the Super 8, and then you go semi-final, and then
Then
you
you
go
go where?
final. 5 matches left, you know.
Listen, the last game India win the World Cup 2024, right? Virat Kohli never make or perform until in the end. Did India
Sharma.
drop him?
Sharma.
Did India drop him?
Sharma is on
How
3
much
ducks.
runs did Virat Kohli made in the final? He didn't make anything. Coming up to the group stage, the Super 8, he didn't make no runs.
That's why.
Did they drop him?
That's why I said. That's why I said in the group, you know, it makes no sense. Some of the time we analyze this thing, you know, because it's like Sammy just say, all right, this we're going with. I feel like Sammy make up in mind and I said, boy, I will not make no changes.
He make up his
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
Even the India opener right now, the Indian opener get ducked 3 times on a straight. They drop him? They didn't drop him.
Sharma.
But
The
Marcus,
best, the
Marcus,
number
Marcus,
top,
drop him.
top batsman in the world.
Of
Marcus,
course.
that did not change. That did not change from Sammy, you know. I tell you, Sammy rate you.
Yeah.
Sammy not dropping you. Rutherford was failing and Sammy do what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He prefer back you 11. That
Yeah,
is
man.
Sammy. And the thing is, remember he bring 2024, Edmaya didn't get a game. Shamar Davis didn't get a game. So
You know why Hetmyer didn't get a game?
It's coaching
You know
style.
why?
yeah.
Because of the same topic we raised the last time that we didn't speak about. Poran.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Because of Poran. If
Poran
Poran was playing now, I don't think Hetmyer would have been playing.
That's
No,
another
he
story.
would play.
But
You would come in for Paul by now.
Is Sammy coaching style, managing, stroke coaching style. His way of doing it, he said he did it 2024 and so. But as it brought that style of coaching, how he select his players, as it brought the desired result. And that's what I'm saying. That's his way of doing it. But is it good for him? Is it augurs well for him in terms of his record?
For the tournament, it's going on good.
No, yes, it's questionable because they are questionable. If people are going to question most of the time when he make a decision and so on. Because so far, at this tournament, that chase thing and so on, I didn't see it coming. So he gave us a jolt there by that decision. I think it was a good decision. But here is it now. He has made some decision and we are questioning it. Is it right or is it wrong going forward and so on? So if he delivers, if based on this decision, albeit the result we're talking about and it's not impressive and the batting, they win. And the win is a win as called to some persons. Yes. So we go there and perform good. We can't talk to Sammy,
No, not all. In can bring back our brand, Lara. but well, I think for the Super 8, play the players, especially as it relates to Chase and Shepherd for me. Play the players based on the opponent. So
Okay.
your homework.
Exactly.
Don't just cause You see, from Chase come in and him perform the one time. Chase shouldn't play in this Italy game for me,
No.
because if you realize Italy can't manage the pace,
Okay.
Italy can't manage the pace. So I think
Them bats been better.
you're right, but at the end of the day, we win and so forth. But play the player base and the opponent.
That's it.
Because we're not going to make any batting change.
Gentlemen, we have about. I was waiting till we reach the hour. We're going down to 11:30. Marcus, you touch on it. Super 8. You type in the chat. You tell me. Marcus said something a while ago. How far are we going, people? Are we leaving the group? Let us start there, and we're gonna look on the Super 8. Are we leaving this group? Are we leaving? You want me to tell you, isn't it? We're playing Zimbabwe Monday. Thursday we're playing South Africa, and then Sunday we close off with India at Eden Garden. Same place we play today. Are we going through? Are we going to the semi-final? Don't come with emotions. You all saw the team. All right? Ah, boy. Gerardo, we have a chance to leave the team, to leave the group. Sorry.
I believe we'll make it to semifinals.
You believe we make it to semi-final?
Yeah.
So who will get the better off if we go into semi-final? Who will leave in the group?
Honestly, I would love for India not to make it. To be honest. Just to teach them a lesson, honestly.
Yeah.
If it's ego talking, I would love for India not to make it, honestly speaking.
You love, okay.
I would
You
love for India not to
you
make
would rather
it.
not to face India twice than South Africa.
Yeah.
Because if they leave the group, I mean that you'll be playing them twice. Because if they
But
want
even if they didn't leave the group, I believe somebody from the other group should make it finals with us. That's just how I see it.
What you
Because
saying?
if they don't leave the group, I believe somebody from the other group should make it finals with us.
Oh.
Because cricket kind of have a history. You beat me now, and we meet in the finals. You're not beating me.
Okay.
So you think that thing about no host winning the World Cup will continue?
I want to believe so. Zimbabwe beat up Sri Lanka, so
No.
you understand? USA almost beat India. First match, USA almost beat India.
But Errol, based on you gave a ranking earlier, right? With India first. I don't remember who you. I think it's South Africa was second.
South Africa. No, it was not the ranking coming into the. It's not the ranking coming into the competition. It's not the ranking prior to this time. Right now, the ranking. This is a ranking as we speak.
So who is in second?
South Africa.
And third.
New Zealand.
And West Indies fourth, you said?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So all right, look at it this way. If we go based off the ranking, 3 teams can leave the zone, You understand what I said?
But where were we when the World Cup began? That's what you have to look at.
Yes, we are way down,
Thank you very much.
I understand, but I'm saying let's look at the Super 8 now. And you said the ranking is India 1, South Africa 2, New Zealand,
West Indies, England, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Australia. So Italy has replaced Australia in terms of not rank, but on that top 8.
And Zimbabwe, the way down.
No, Zimbabwe is below. You have Sri Lanka, Australia, Bangladesh, and Zimbabwe.
But you know what I believe? I believe our group will come down to net run rate, honestly.
Oh, that's a factor. The net run rate is
it's going to come down to net run rate. Trust me, Zimbabwe is not going to give up so easy. West Indies will win a couple of matches. South Africa ain't going to give up, and so is India. They won't give up. I believe it's going to come down to net run rate. So if we win, we have to win big.
All right, you see. All right, we know that all of the matches are crucial. But you see, if we lose against Zimbabwe, we can
Boy, that's it.
we can go out of the airport and have a little waving gallery thing and start to wave because we're coming home. So the match, if we beat Zimbabwe, it's going to be a pressure, and because we're playing first, the pressure will be now on India and South Africa.
I don't
So-
think we played
No,
first.
India and South
It's
Africa
not
playing
we played
before
first.
us.
We
India and
played
South
not
Africa
played
playing
first.
before us.
No, there was a game in our group,
It's
group
a-
one. that
India
we
and
played
South
before.
Africa is going to play for us.
We are the
Then we
second
and New
game.
Zealand.
Oh, in India and South Africa playing
India and
before
South
us.
Africa play Sunday.
Yes,
Oh.
and then we and
And we and
Zimbabwe play
we and
Monday.
Zimbabwe play Monday. Pakistan
Yeah.
and New Zealand play Saturday.
You see anybody lose that match between India and South Africa? Pressure. That is a pressure match, you know.
But let me tell you something, you know.
That is
I
a
believe
pressure match.
Zimbabwe going to beat South Africa.
Yeah,
Trust me.
that is a pressure match because if you lose, you know, if you lose, West Indies winning, you know, you have 2 points, you know, with the either first or
Yes.
second, you know, and we're playing South Africa next, you know, the easy of the last two, you know.
I think
So-
it's augurs well for us, based on how it is structured, albeit that it is a group of death. The fact that we are got no team in there is weak. Let's first say that. Keep that in your mind. The no team is weak, but the weaker, if you use a word to describe Zimbabwe, up with 3 teams. So we're going to play that, and then we play based on maybe ranking there, if you want to say the next one, and then the strongest of the lot we play last. So in that order, it's not bad for us in terms of this schedule.
Well, I still because look at it this way now. We beat Zimbabwe, right? This is just a scenario. We beat Zimbabwe 2 points. South Africa beat us. South Africa on 2 points. South Africa going to have the easier last game, you know.
You're predicting that South Africa is going to lose to India.
Right. South Africa
Okay.
lose to India. So
Okay.
South Africa will have the easier last game.
That's a tough match, you know.
So we have to do the business from early on. That's why in my head still, you know, unless I try for West Indies right now, you know, I try for them now. But in my head, we think we have 3 matches leave. I think
No,
we
What
man.
you mean? What you
Stop-
mean by
stop
we
that,
think we
man.
have
Stop
3
that,
matches
man.
leave? So that means that we're not leaving the group.
we're not
Stop that,
going
man.
to the
Stop that,
final.
man.
Before, you
Stop
know,
that, man.
you see, all right, to be honest, you know, before the India game,
People,
you know, before the
Marco
Italy
says, you know.
Hey, let me.
wait, no man, they don't know me now go with the scripts, you know.
All
Yeah,
right, go.
You see, before the Italy game,
Yeah.
I mean, have a nice little confidence. I say, yes, we are going to reach the semi-final. If you remember, I said we're going to the semi-final.
Yes, you played semi-final.
But you
right.
see, me see the inconsistency coming back, you know. Me see all West Indies. Last night, I saw all West Indies. And it's a feel good. For we see all West Indies last night. It better we did. You see, if we did rest some man, I see all West Indies, I say, boy, at least we did rest some man. So we don't saw.
It's not the strongest team
Yeah, we see
play that way.
We see all West Indies with the strongest team.
Where you say the inconsistent come in?
Yeah, man.
Let me say not the strongest team Shepherd in play. All right, let me just say that. Let me say they were Shepherd, and it's not the strongest team.
Gerard, you try something, man.
let me say that, man. Let me say that. Listen, I think West Indies have an advantage against South Africa. We played South Africa 3 matches before the World Cup, warm-up matches. They should have an advantage. We win the last game. We should have a slight advantage.
It's not by something we win the last game.
I can't even remember how we win the last game.
No,
but
it was a rained out. It's a reduced thing. A rained
Yeah,
out
man,
thing.
I think it was 10 overs. Yeah. But
So South
we have
Africa,
little intel on them. We should win.
South Africa have a ticket.
Pardon?
What you said?
No, I'm saying South Africa have our ticket. It's just that we need. I said it before. You see, in order for West Indies to win, if the 2 teams, India and South Africa, play at their best, and West Indies play at their best, those 2 teams are going to beat us. For us to win, those teams have to have a bad day.
People, no,
You
look
don't
here.
believe in us, man. You don't believe in us, man.
I believe in us, but
No, you don't, man. You don't.
No.
You don't. You don't believe in us,
it's
man.
realistic.
No, he's
but
Then
let
organized.
me
listen to
tell
me.
you.
Okay, look at the games and then that we have won comparing to India, Zimbabwe, and South Africa.
Hello.
No, just look at the games and then that we have won.
All right.
We win them more convincingly. India had too much of close games.
No, look at this now. How did we beat England?
We beat them by 35 runs.
Yeah, but did England play at their best?
We didn't allow them to. We bowled them out.
Yeah, but they did not bat well. I am
But
saying that
also,
if
But-
two teams, if the
But it
two
can be the
teams go,
factor why they did not bat well, Marcus. Why if West Indies let they don't bat well?
exactly. They didn't bat well because we bowled properly. We made the most runs against
Yeah,
England.
that is
We made the
what-
most runs against England in the whole group stage.
all
The
right,
One
most runs we
idea-
make against the strongest team.
Do you think we had the weakest teams in all the groups?
People think so.
Weakest.
People think that because there's no big names. That's why they think that.
No man. Apart from the big names, we're not talking about the names. Based on the performances, do you think we had weaker teams than the other groups?
Oh no.
Okay.
I think so.
Oh no.
But people, no, with what I'm saying, the games are not gonna be easy. I'm kind of, you see, South Africa. Let's put it this way: Monday morning at 8:30, West Indies versus Zimbabwe. I want to see that match. We cannot lose that match, you know. We need to win that match to build that momentum. We
I
cannot
think
lose that match.
I think when we reach South Africa game, after the South Africa game, we will know if we go in semi-finals or not.
Yeah, one of the
After
things.
you mean after the South
The
Africa
South
game?
Africa game, we will know if we go in semi-finals or not.
He's
If we
saying
lose
that-
against Zimbabwe and we win against South Africa, then we know we have a chance. If we
No
win
chance.
against,
We gone through.
if we win, hold on. If we win
No,
against Zimbabwe,
lose it. If you lose the first match, you don't.
lose.
But
If we-
one of the things that can help us as well, you know, is that Zimbabwe is coming from over Sri Lanka, you know, and we are already in India, so the condition we kind of have a little advantage when it comes to the playing condition already, because as I said before, Sri Lanka coming from Zimbabwe coming from over Sri Lanka. So I don't know if the pitch is going to play different over in India here. So I don't know if that can be a plus for us playing against Zimbabwe. Not sure where South Africa. South Africa was in Sri Lanka as well.
So I believe South Africa was in Sri Lanka. Yeah.
I want to listen to something. I'm reading something that one of the commentators said that I see ICC post on Instagram. You hear me?
Yes, we're hearing you.
Yeah, man,
He said, if you would have asked me how much chances are for West Indies to qualify for the Super 8, I would have said less than 10%. But they proved me and many people wrong.
Yes. That's true.
The whole world free to go against you right now. No? Believe me.
West Indies prove
Because a lot of people are saying West Indies are back. Believe you me. They're afraid to go against us right now.
When was that comment made?
It's I think it's Simon Dool made that comment.
After
When?
last night.
When?
After last night.
Not after last night. Most before.
I think most of those comments were made after the England
After Nepal
game.
game.
After
Yeah,
Nepal game,
Nepal,
I think it's
yeah,
after
yeah.
Nepal game. They were making
Yeah,
those.
yeah. Because
John,
I read,
West Indies got you. Somebody
Because-
try everything, but
When West Indies win the World Cup, what you gonna say?
if West Indies what?
Not if. When we win the World Cup, what you gonna say?
Well done.
Wow, I like that.
Celebrate.
Huh?
But my thing is just last night threw me off, to be honest. Last night threw me off.
If you look at it this way, Marcus,
it have me
if you look at it this way,
Come on.
they won by 40-something runs, right? And they bowled pretty well.
Yeah, the ball went.
Even if the batsman didn't perform, the bowlers
Yeah, they bowled
performed.
No,
And the other team have batting advantage maybe against us. So if the bowlers continue performing, that's one thing we have to say. The bowlers have been continuously performing as a unit together.
I
Whether the
agree.
batting perform, yes or no. Once these bowlers keep performing,
But
they
you need to
can't
give
beat
them.
us.
No, you need to
We
give
can make
them something.
90 runs out of the 20 overs and we still beat them.
No, you need to give them something to bowl at. It's not
Who,
all
who, you
teams
Yeah.
talk,
trying
who
to.
you talking? Who you talking, Gerardo?
Yes,
South
it's
Africa? South Africa?
Watch you rip them apart, man. Watch you rip South Africa apart, man.
Geraldo. You're going to have to. Yes, the bowling is coming to. Yes, they are improving, and I like what I see with the bowling. However, it's not all the while you're going to get a team not able to make the one. You can. In other words, I don't think you can make the 165 against India and New Zealand and South Africa. No,
And
you
Zimbabwe.
have to make more runs than
Zimbabwe,
that
you
against them.
can't
No,
make
you had to make more. You
165.
had to make 200, boy.
That's what I'm saying. So why we blame it on the overall team in terms of the performance, but you realize it's only one area that is causing, and I would have said that a chain is as strong as its weakest link.
Whoa.
All right. So the overall team performance to us is a reflection of a department that is not pulling their weight. The batting is not pulling their weight, and as in our view, and we try to be unbiased as much as for me, try to be unbiased. I don't make emotions dictate how I analyze this thing. Yes, I would want the West Indies to win, but I also would like to say it to say it as how I see it is, and that's I think Marcus is same. Where yes, we would want West Indies to win, but we have to be unbiased and speak as how we see it, and that's how I am.
Yeah, and I agree. Last night match, I still didn't convinced from last night match, but the way how West Indies turn out in the World Cup, I think against especially South Africa and India, they will show up to make a high score. I think the energy will be different. I don't agree with how they played last night at all. The batting wasn't the best. I don't agree on that. Like if you look in the group chat, I was like, it's time for me to go to sleep, right?
Yeah.
I didn't agree with the batting at all. The bowling I must come in. But the batting I didn't agree. It's not convincing all the others I said in the life. It's not convincing enough going into the Super 8. But they have few days to make a couple changes, practice and stuff, and I wish them all the best.
Change.
I want us to change your approach.
Okay.
Not on the team itself, but like change your approach to how they approach stuff. It's like another level.
Oh,
So
we
you
don't
gotta,
want-
change your
want
approach and we all.
We don't
But
want
let,
Etty.
let me let me say something. Let me say something. One thing I've learned, you see, as I see this comment, people are saying that last night game was West Indies bad game.
Okay, I like that.
If you say Brandon King, I didn't know King has so many supporters. There's somebody finding something to put him there. Why Robman must play? Why King must play? So last night was the bad game. So don't say anything because we were due a bad game and last night was the bad
Last
game.
night
So
was it.
West
Okay.
Indies gonna come good and do our thing. All right.
Yeah, man.
Let's keep over the next group. England, New Zealand, Pakistan, Sri Lanka. Who you think coming out there so now?
England.
I don't think Pakistan making it, boy.
Believe it or not, I think
Not
England will.
England.
I think England will.
Jump out for Pakistan. Pakistan is inconsistent really.
Yeah, but that group is a group of inconsistent teams so far.
Wait,
Yeah.
everybody over there.
Inconsistent so far. But don't be surprised if one of those teams win the World Cup, you know.
Sri Lanka.
That's
Yeah.
the one next one again.
Sri Lanka had the potential in shoot.
They come good. They're coming good.
Yeah, they had the potential.
And I heard that they rested some of the players today, you know. I don't know.
Sri Lanka.
Yeah,
Let me tell you something.
But
West Indies is the only team who have not rested at least one player.
You see?
All the
You see what I'm saying?
all the teams that had advanced
rested
who
players.
had advanced to the top 8. The only team apart from I think one team, was it Pakistan? I think because they had to they
had to win.
They had to win.
Yes.
Yeah.
But any team who has already won and gone through the top 8, West Indies is the only team who has not made at least one change.
No, we
don't
make
know.
changes, man. We change
Wait,
Trace and we
wait.
change Ford two couple
What?
times.
No, in
One
this
time
game
that
with
change.
Italy, in
No, now with
Italy.
Italy. Now with Italy.
No, I'm
In
talking
Yeah.
Italy.
Those
Going
oh
into
were
the
oh
forced
fourth game.
change.
Going
oh.
into the fourth game, we have all the teams that have already qualified for the top 8, and who it was a matter of academic interest only. Western is the only team who has not made at least one change.
I'm not sure if Zimbabwe made any change. Zimbabwe made any change today?
Based on the team that I saw from Zimbabwe, they maybe make one change. Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure, but when I compare them, I didn't see one name. So maybe.
Oh.
But what you guys think about the Zimbabwe bowlers? Those two tall bowlers. You think they will give you trouble?
Yes,
Yes,
blessing,
yes,
blessing,
yes,
blessing.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Mhm.
I think one of them about like 6'10", you know. Them guys, they
Yes,
yo.
Yeah,
that
man.
one is tall,
Blessing.
man. That man is a light pole.
And based on what is happening, is like nobody can out Bennett. Is Bennett his name, the opening batsman?
Boy, it look like that, yo. It look like that.
Mario, I don't see you. I don't see you. I don't see. I can't let you in. I don't see you. Where are you? Marcus, the people are after you, you know. So you have to
Yes, they
back
are really
yourself.
after you, Marcus.
We like it.
You have to back yourself. I'm not. Yeah, you have to back yourself. Yeah. But as I say, in that group, I'm not going for England. I think that Sri Lanka is gonna find something. I think that Sri Lanka and New Zealand. That's the two I'm carrying. It's a group of uncertainty, and it's a group of anything can happen over there. But I just believe that Sri Lanka and New Zealand. I think that those are the two I think it's gonna
There
come
are
up.
some teams that they have to be threatened or lose some games or back against the wall before they perform well. Somehow, because England has coming into the World Cup, they have been rated high expectation for them, and they have performed dismally. I think because they're back against the wall, they are going to put their best foot forward now. So it would be surprising based on how they have been performing, but I think they are going to save their best for last.
So let me ask a question now, right? If West Indies make it to the semi-final, who would you want them to play against to make it to the final?
England again.
England. We want to play England, yes.
You think we have
What
England?
about Pakistan?
No, sir.
No, sir. I prefer play England. England, we have our England ticket now, you know. So they're psychologically wounded, you know.
We can't manage Pakistan spinners.
Spinner,
And
we are
no
susceptible
Sri
to
Lanka
spin.
or New Zealand, right?
Huh?
No Sri Lanka or New Zealand.
Let me tell you what, we want to avoid the spin thing, the team that we're both spinning, man, so we can't bat spin.
So let me ask you another question now. If we make it final, shouldn't we win?
Pardon me?
If we make it final, shouldn't we win?
Oh, then we're not going there and turn back.
Yeah, but we stop at the semi. Then we take it.
Are you gone so far away? We are go home after 3 games.
Yeah.
Hold on. People, wait, hold on. Let me say something, people. Marcus, let me say something. People, listen to me. The analysts, the analysts, the panelists, they are independent. They have the right to say what they have to say. Nobody stopping them. So when you hear Marcus expressing his thoughts, that's Marcus. The
Is his
views
opinion.
expressed is Marcus, not that of Island of Sports, okay?
What? So all right. So hold on. The Island up in sports. How far you carry West Indies?
I'm carrying West Indies. I'm taking it a game at a time, but I think we're gonna leave the group and then we take it at a game. As a matter of, I want to see Monday game.
No, man.
Eh?
Talk it no. We don't want to wait for the Monday.
Oh, you don't want to wait. All right. So at the semi-final, we take it from there.
So last night didn't do anything to.
Yes, last night threw me off. That's why I did the video and people are saying we not struggle is a bad game they have and so on. But That is why I wanted them to dominate, because the night before when we were on, our last night when we were on, we were asking people, Errol, we were asking everyone what was the score they were looking at. Some people said 220, 200. The lowest score was 180. So when we come and a struck to 165 and a barely reach up there, it was kind of, it was, that's why I say I'm concerned. I'm not worried, I'm concerned.
And someone mentioned that, okay, that's T20 cricket, so it just need two-person batsman in this case to perform at any given game. And it's not two batsmen performed last night. It's one,
Yeah, it's one batsman.
Because although you're going to say Chase, yes, he held the innings in one point there, but he didn't have a runner ball unless if you're going to hold the innings, it's not eating up that balls. That's not holding the innings, Holding the innings is not rotating the strike. Holding an innings is not hitting the 4 and 6s as the other person at the other end. That's holding an innings in T20. It's not heating up the dot balls. And you have 3 and 4 dot balls in any given over. That's defeating the purpose of which you're there to serve. As you say, it's one off and he didn't have a good game. But so were the other batsmen. They didn't have nobody had a good game except in terms of batting. And it's not all the while against a good team, a formidable force, one of those teams that we're looking forward to play with. You can't do that. They will not let you go off the hook. Let them let us off the hook like we were 165,
So Errol, someone in the chat said you are running away from the question. They said they want to hear your opinion. I want to hear your opinion as well, Sir Errol. Sir Errol,
opinion on what?
The West Indies going? How far?
If they win their first match, I think they're going to exit the group.
If they win the first match, they're coming out of the group. That's why.
Yes, only if they win the first match.
We don't understand. So when they
if they don't win the first match, I don't see them beating South Africa and England. No, if they can't win the easiest team, I don't see them winning any other. At least both of the other strong teams.
Okay.
So Errol almost on my side.
You're getting company looking. No man, I say it as it is. We see that game on Monday, and then I will say yes. Once we win that, we are going to exit.
I want to see the game on Monday, but some are saying that we should talk before. I give you my comment already. And the history has proven again that no host country has ever won. So I believe that they'll be crying down in India. I'm telling you, I think they're gonna be crying down there. So
if that is maintained, if that is continued,
it's true.
People, they are tough matches, The South Africa game, I don't know, an easy game, people. That game,
all right. You see again Zimbabwe.
Mm-hmm.
You see the way how we battled against. It's going to take the bowlers against Zimbabwe. Because the way how we battled against in Italy, it's going to be a similar thing against Zimbabwe. It's going to be a similar thing. So it's not going to be easy to score against them. So the bowling after if we bat first, the bowling after
what I don't see, and I don't know if the teams, I haven't watched all the games to see if they rotate batsmen. Back in the past where you would find sometimes you find team have pinch hitters. So you have although King and Hope is the opening batsman. If things are not going right and the power play is not gaining that what is expected and so on, sometimes they do that. It is done in just about all facets of all leagues in T20. Remember Narayan and all of that. If that continues, because this is one of our problems, that we are not able to maximize the power play, and that's what it's there for, to see how many runs people can score. The restriction there allow you to go over the top and all of that. And we have not used it to our advantage and so on because we're not doing it well. There's something we're not getting right. Someone mentioned about pinch hitter, which means that you don't necessarily have to carry in someone from outside of the team. Someone in the team, you just switch them around and put them in the opening slot to complement that stroke play that Pope or King is capable of. Because they are capable of good, they are good batsmen, opening batsmen, but just to complement their batting style to see if we can gain a better power play when that comes. What do you think?
Pinch hitter, I think we could use a pinch hitter, but not Hetmeyer. Maybe Rutherford or Ford, as I see.
No, Edmeyer would not be. No, man. We would use Edmeyer as a pinch hitter.
Yeah, we had to use either Rutherford or
Yes.
Ford. Reason being is because when the longer Rutherford play, the more dangerous he get. He made, I think, a 70-something the last time against one of the squad. I can't remember which one, if it's Nepal or England. The longer he played, the more dangerous he get. And Ford can bat too.
England, he made the 70.
And then Ford could bat as well.
But
Ford
that,
make couple runs in one of the team as well. So it's either Rutherford or Ford. Not
But
Powell, not
would be
Hetmeyer,
pinch hitting.
and not Chase.
I think we put Edmeyer under pressure when we allow
Not
Ricky
Chase,
to fall
definitely
in
not
the
Chase.
first.
If he's not a pinch hitter.
No. And not Powell neither. Leave Powell in case something go bad.
Yeah.
Play yourself. Not Powell
My-
neither. So
my only pinch hitter that I think is in the side right now, it would be Moti.
Well, some you know, people are suggesting to put Moti at the top.
yeah, Morty could bat too.
People are saying that, you know.
Well, let's just see the game against Zimbabwe and see. But it definitely, and that's how we know our still captain or management, they work out these situations at times, and it does bring a different result, a required result. Let's see, because it don't make sense we keep on doing things and expect a different result. And I'm not talking about in the result of the games, because we have been winning, which is good. It's just the batting. We are continuing to use the batting order as how they are, and it is well. Apart from this last game, I wouldn't say we batted badly in terms of the total. It's just this total to me was too low for a team, for the type of team. They're saying that is a wicket. I don't know if it is because Hope batted and showed that no, it's not really the wicket because I could make 75 on it. So I don't know. It's just that there's some scenarios that we can bring to the table.
Okay. Someone was asked, somebody in the chat saying, oh, we're not talking about Australia, oh man. Please don't Australia. People one game playing tomorrow. I don't even remember the time it's playing. Australia versus Oman.
Nobody watching that.
That is of academic interest.
Academic
only.
interest.
Yeah,
Gerardo,
Friendly
Mario,
match.
Mario, we are closing now, so you can come back tomorrow evening, Mario. Gerardo, your words as the close out for the night, for the evening.
Based on the team and the performance and everything else, I think we should just forget about the game that was played yesterday, put that behind us, and going forward, the team put the best foot forward in every match, do as what they were doing from before, play each game, take one game at a time, play each competitors at a time, and stop worrying about who is to come next. And I think we will perform good if we do that.
Thank you. Marcus, what say you? You say West Indies is going to the semi-final?
Well, as we said before, to be honest, we need to come good, and coming good. Start from Zimbabwe game. If we win that, then we put pressure on the team that lose the India South Africa game. We're going to come good, and I hope that when we come good, it is good enough for us to go through.
Yeah, because I think winning the first game is very, very vital. Very, very vital. That first game, yeah. So Errol,
Um, yes, I want West Indies to advance. That first game against Zimbabwe is crucial to set the tone for us with the other giants naming in India and South Africa. Um, I am kind of concerned, of course, that we brought a squad to the World Cup and we select a 11, but whoever we had left on that bench there, we don't confident them.
there's no
We don't
confidence.
trust
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
Yes,
it's true, man. It's true.
and we don't trust what is there. So it's like it defeats the whole purpose of even taking them there because it's not that little trust, little confidence, no confidence in our bench. We don't have as such, and we are hoping that not bored that we don't have any injury that we have to resort to one of them because we don't have any confidence in our bench, and as such, it is not good because that's why we have a squad that maybe that person can be called upon and so on based on
Mhm.
what we are hearing, what we are seeing, what is in the public's domain. No confidence in our bench, and that kind of concern going forward because anything can happen regarding injuries. But we are hopeful that nothing will happen and we will progress, at least exit the top 8, and then we see how it goes from there.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Marcus Green, Gerardo, Sir Errol. And people are calling you Sir Errol, you know. That's your name in the chat.
Sir,
Sir Errol, yeah. Man. So thank you so much. We are here tomorrow evening. Although well I was just about to say no game playing, but sorry, Australia playing Oman. All right. So, but we are here tomorrow evening again to talk. We have topics to cover. We have write down. We're gonna preview that match on Saturday morning. The Pakistan versus Sri Lanka. Yeah. And then Sunday is a big match. You know, that one. India versus South Africa. And then Monday morning, we stop for a while. 8:30. All right. Big up everybody in the chat. I can't call all of your name tonight. I saw some new people. Big up, big up. You know, big up everyone. Big up everyone that's watching the show. USA people out as far as Pakistan, Australia, Nepal. Yeah, when I go in and look, there are so many persons. I just say Caribbean. Big up all the Caribbean people. Big up all the panelists for being here nightly. So come on and
thanks for
share
having
and
us here, man.
it was
Blessings.
yeah, Chinigona. Thank you so much. This is
Blessings,
what
blessings.
Chinigona said. It was a nice show. I enjoyed
Oh,
the show tonight. All
thanks,
right.
Trinigona. Thank you. Anything that,
Yeah,
as I
man.
said before, can add value to your content, we are more than
Yeah.
happy to do so for you.
Yeah, man.
West
Thank you.
Indies.
And thank you so much. Huh?
West Indies.
Yeah, and people remember anything you're saying to Marcus, is Marcus, right? Because Gerardo, the man from Saint Vincent. Thank
Yes,
you.
my respect.
Yeah. We talk, we chat. Tomorrow evening again, people, 9 o'clock. Everybody
All
big
right,
up.
guys.
See you.
Good night.
Yeah,
Take
good
care.
night.
Blessings.
Bye bye now.